Hello everyone and welcome to my Wealth Odyssey. In this mini-series on my channel, I talk about growing my emergency fund. I hold most of that money in my premium bonds, and each month I'm giving you an honest update on how much I win, if anything, and what I decide to do with those winnings. This is the update for April 2026. For those that don't know, the National Savings and Investments, usually known as the NS&I, is a government-backed savings provider in the UK. And by taking part in premium bonds, you're effectively lending your money to the government, where every pound is backed by HM Treasury. That's great for me to know that my funds are fully secure and any wins that I do make are going to be tax-free. As you can see on screen, we started in November 2025 and I've added a couple of extra rows to the table now with the chance of winning and the average months I'm expecting a win given my holding. In blue, you can see my winnings since I started in November, and as you can see very clearly, it's been a very barren stretch. However, for the April 26 draw, I had an eligible holding of £2,500, so that equates to roughly about an 11% chance of winning a prize, and the average months for a win is sitting at 9.3 months. So did I get my first win in April? No, sadly not. Once again, it's another zero, so that is 6 months of no wins. Not great, but also understandable. And for me, just the enjoyment of being part of the kind of like a lottery, really, and the thought of trying to win big is enough for me, given that I would only make a few pounds in a high interest savings account. So this month I've added a further £500 to my holding. So my new eligible holding for May 26 will be £3,000. I've also added a further £200 to my cash reserve, bringing that total up to £600. And that's just sitting in my Monzo Easy Access account should I ever need to put on that money in an emergency. So that brings my total emergency fund value now to £3,600. And this year I really wanted to prioritise my emergency fund, and the aim is to get that up to £6,000 in total, with £5,000 in premium bonds and £1,000 in easy access cash. We'll just have to see what May brings, but one thing that you should be aware of is that recently NS&I reduced the prize rate from 3.6% to 3.3%, so even less chance of winning, but hopefully we can start having some wins. Finally, let's have a look, as we do each month, at the biggest winners. So I've essentially taken the big spreadsheet of all of the winners from April and I've filtered these down to the highest prize value winners, given the actual value of bond that they actually won with. So in top spot with a value of bond of £3, which was purchased in February 1971, somebody from London with a total value holding of only £864 won £5,000, which is a whopping 166,000% gain on their value of bond. Well done on them. I really hope that I don't have to wait 50 years before I start winning some money, because it might be a little bit too late for me. Then we have 4 other people that have won with a 100,000% gain on their value of bond, all with £50 actually. And so that ranks from the total value of holdings from 19,000 all the way up to 36,000. And what's quite interesting is to see that those wins and date of purchases of those bonds was from October 22 right through to November 25. So when I actually started documenting my journey, someone put in £50 and has won £50,000 from Westmoreland and Furness. So wow, that just gives me more inspiration to keep saving, keep going, and maybe I'll be that lucky person that scoops a big prize. Okay, so that's it for this one, guys. I hope you did well in the April 26 draw if you're part of premium bonds. And can I actually get my first win in May? Yeah, of course I can. Cheers, guys.